Speed Duel is a fast-paced alternative format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Using regular cards and throwing in skills to shake things up, making some unused cards more viable, allowing more anime strategies to come to life. Join us as we progress through each Speed Duel product release and draft each skill available at that time before battling it out in Speed Duel Skill Draft. The GX Midterm Paradox box was released October 6th, 2022 and contains 4 pre-built 20-card decks along with 11 additional cards for further customization. Beware the Brothers Paradox lets you tribute summon level 7 monsters with 1 less tribute, lets you tribute summon a level 7 monster in addition to your normal summon and set, prevents you from attacking with more than 1 monster, but that monster can make a second attack on monsters, and prevents your opponent from taking effect damage. Under Pressure can only be used if you control Ryu. Once per turn, you can reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and gain the following effects based on the monsters revealed. If you reveal Carbon-Geddon, Ryu gains 1000 attack. If you reveal Hydro-Geddon, Ryu is unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. And if you reveal Oxy-Geddon, you can destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Beware the Brothers Paradox. So this skill is very interesting. So we have to reveal a Sanga, Kazajin, Suijin, or Gate Guardian from our hand to turn this skill on. But then for the rest of the game, if we normal summon level 7 or higher monsters, we can tribute them out for 1 less tribute. We can tribute summon 1 level 7 monster face up in addition to our normal summon or set. So we can just summon out a guy, immediately tribute it off, summon out one of our big guys. Your opponent takes no effect damage, so we can't burn them out. And you can only attack with 1 monster each turn, but that monster can make a second attack on monsters during each battle phase. So that means we're kind of limited, because if Alex keeps putting out defense monsters, we can't get it as life points because we have to attack that monster, then maybe attack another monster, but we can't attack him directly because that monster can only attack monsters twice, and we can only attack with 1 monster each turn. So, we're on 3 Sanga and 3 Suijin. These are our big boss monsters of the deck. They are level 7, so we can use them with our skill to tribute them out for 1 less tribute, and we do need one of the Gate Guardian pieces named to turn on our skill in the first place. We have 3 Breaker. This is probably the best normal summon in the deck because it's just a big guy that can pop a back row. We can then tribute it off to get out one of our big guys. And the Black Terror is an interesting little card. So if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard except by being destroyed with battle, we can return it to the hand. So we can summon out Black Terror, tribute it to summon one of our big bosses, put this back on our hand, and then use it as tribute fodder for a later turn. Shield Crush is in here because a lot of the time we should be putting our opponent on the back foot since we have such big monsters. They're going to want to put monsters in defense, and the only way we can get their life points is either if we have some sort of piercing or if we can get the monster out of the way. And Shield Crush is a great way to get their monsters out of the way. Destroy a defense position monster, attack them directly, fantastic. Soul Exchange, again, if our opponent does summon stuff that's maybe bigger than us or threatens our board, we need another way to get rid of it. Shield Crush won't get rid of it in attack mode, but Soul Exchange will. So we can tribute our opponent's monsters and summon out our Sanga and Suijin. Really, really good. Night Beam, again, just more back row hate to go with our breakers. This way, any kind of traps that would cause us problems, we can just get rid of. And then the 1 of Offerings to the Doom, this is limited to 1, and this is kind of a catch-all to get rid of any problematic cards. So for the side deck, we are on Barrel Dragon. This is a level 7, which means as long as we've turned our skill on using our Gate Guardian pieces, we can summon out Barrel Dragon for 1 tribute. And it's got a decent attack in 2600, plus its effect can get rid of problematic cards. Obviously, we have to get a little bit lucky because we need 2 out of 3 heads, but if we can, fantastic. We're also on 2 Shrink. This is, again, kind of a catch-all. Depending on what our opponent's on, we might need to swap this in. And the same with Lost Wind. If they're on a special summon heavy deck, we can use this to deal with them. So this is the deck. We're feeling reasonably confident. I think just summoning big guys and attacking is kind of what we do best. So let's see what we can do. Let's fire it in and see what Alex has got for us. Alrighty.
Yes.
So last week we got to see the Roid Mirror, which was exciting. It's one of those weird things where sometimes I really enjoy a mirror, like even though it's not exactly an exact mirror because we're on slightly different decks and we have different skills. But one of the things I really like out of card games is like diversity, and I like seeing lots of different decks. So a mirror is really cool because you get to kind of see, how do we build these decks like differently? We can see kind of, how do you play around this using cards that you're kind of already familiar with. But I personally am always more of a fan of different decks. So I'm kind of hoping we're not on the same style of deck this week. But again, either way, because we have different skills, it'll be different either way. So I'm still quite looking forward to this game. Are you feeling confident in the deck that you've brought today?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think if everything goes well, my deck's probably fine. If it doesn't, this might be a bit yikes. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I think If I brick really hard, which is not too hard for this deck to do, then this might get a bit sketchy. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. So we fire on him. Hey. Right,
Every week.
I'm pretty sure you won Rock Paper Scissors last week.
Did I?
I believe so. I'd have to go back and look.
Oh, right. Start the duel, flip this over. Under pressure.
Fortunately, your image isn't working, but that's fine. At the start of the duel, flip this card over. Activate the skill when you control Hyozenru. Once turn, you can filter 4 cards of your deck. Revealed, apply the appropriate skills. Okay, so you have to have Hyozenru for this effect to do anything.
I'm gonna set an end.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Stand by main. Right, I'm gonna have a little quick read to make sure I just fully understand how this is gonna work. Yep. That all looks fine. So, I will start by normal summoning Breaker the Magical Warrior. And I will add its counter. Do you want to respond to the summon?
Nope.
I will activate his effect and attempt to pop your back row. Okay, we got rid of the Ruin. That's really good for us. Next up, I think I'm going to activate Shield Crush, targeting your defense monster.
Ooh.
Okay, what do we get rid of? Carbon Geddon. This card battles a fire monster during damage calculation, cards 1,000 attack. During damage calculation only. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon from your hand or deck, a level 7 or dragon or monster face defense position. Okay, so that means you immediately have your thing online. That's scary.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's turn my thing online. I activate Beware the Paradox Brothers by revealing from my hand Sanga of the Thunder. So, apply the following skills. You can normal summon level 7 monsters for 1 less tribute. You can tribute 1 level 7 monster face up in addition to your normal summon or set. Your opponent takes no effect damage. You can only attack with 1 monster each turn, but that monster can make a second attack during each battle phase. So now, I will tribute my Breaker to summon out my Sanga for my extra normal summon or set for a level 7 or higher monster. And then, obviously, because I can tribute it for 1 less tribute, he can just come out like this. So I'll then go to battle and then just attack for 26. And then end phase, pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to banish Carbon Geddon. Special summon defense Hyozenru.
I've always liked the art of this card. It's kind of a little bit goofy, but a little bit cool. You know, it's kind of
And I'll activate Under Pressure.
Yep.
Banish Tom.
Yep.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. 4. Nothing. Wow.
Okay. Then place the real cards on the bottom of the deck in any order. Okay.
From any order.
Well, looking at this, you would have needed Oxygeddon to do anything realistically.
Yeah. I think we'll set and set.
Okay.
And
Draw for turn. Stand by main. Alright, we will start by normal summoning Breaker the Magical Warrior. Add the counter. Let you respond to the summon.
no.
Or use his effect and attempt to destroy your back row.
I will activate Book of Moon.
Okay, I will flip him back up.
Oh yeah.
I will then tribute to summon the mighty Suijin. We will then, I guess, go to battle. I can only attack 1 monster. So I guess I will attack this.
It's Carbon Geddon.
I'm again back to the graveyard. I mean, I could take 200 damage by attacking your guy.
Do it.
Unfortunately, there's no reason to do that, so I'll just pass.
Okay.
And this is going to be very tricky for you to out. Especially now I've got 2 of them.
Well, I'll activate my skill.
Yep.
And banish top. There we go.
Okay.
I'll then... 4...
So you gain 1,000 attack. I mean, unless I draw an out to your 2800 defense, you've got time.
Yeah, true.
Just comes down to if I top deck something.
Oh.
But you do get to gain 1,000 attack. It's not helpful, but you've gained it.
Yeah, 31 that would die if I flipped this back, so...
Unfortunately, because of my effects, I can just weaken you down to 0 if you try and attack me.
Oh, yeah. Stand.
Draw for turn. Stand by main. Well, I can't attack over you. You can only use one of these effects, right? If any of the formats apply the
I can use
appropriate
all
skills
three
in
in
sequence.
Only once per turn.
Okay.
So if I reveal 2 Oxygeddons, I only get 1 Oxygeddon effect, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that's how that works. I don't think there's anything I can do. I think I just have to pass.
Okay. Oh, start revealing top 4. Hydro. Yo. Hey, Oxy. And another Oxy.
Ooh, okay.
Let's get rid of...
If you had gotten all 3, you could have outed my whole board here.
Stango. So I guess I'll just end.
Draw. Stand by main. Behold, I summon Black Terror, who has a very interesting effect, which is if it's sent from the field to the graveyard except by being destroyed by battle, I can return it to my hand. So,
Neat.
I will tribute it, returning it to my hand, to summon Sanga. And still can't out your defense, so I pass.
Top 4.
I think we know exactly what 4 of these are going to be now, because we've gone through the whole deck.
Hey, Carbon.
Yep, so it gains 1,000 attack. You need to reorder these in a way where if I don't draw an out in a few turns, you will draw them all together.
Yeah.
I know I have outs to this in my deck, I just need to draw them. I want to say I've got 3 I can think of in the deck. I just need to see one of those 3 cards. Draw for turn. Stand by me. Behold, offerings to the doomed.
Ah, damn it.
We drew an out. And then Suijin, Tidal Assault.
Yeah.
Or, well, you know, that was only game 1, so we still got 2 more games, but it was cool to see, at the very least, Suijin and Sanga hit the field. That's something that not many people get to say, I think.
Yeah. Go second.
Alright. Make a me go first, I see.
Yep.
Now, what do I want to do going first? I don't really have, like, a really strong turn 1 play. I guess I kinda do. How greedy am I feeling? Nah, you can't kill me in 1 turn. I'm just gonna pass. I'm getting greedy.
Whoops. Start turn. Bully Pharaoh.
Yep.
So we send...
Oh, actually, you might be able to kill me in 1 turn.
Well, I can't... He has to come into the battlefield in defense, right? I can't...
Oh, okay, okay. You can't kill me unless you're something else.
View... Defense...
Now the question is it even worth using the skill? I suppose you could still rearrange the bottom of your deck, but is that worth doing?
Up 2.
Also, I think your skill should be face up.
Yeah, I forgot. It's Star Duel. Yeah. I will normal summon an Oxygeddon. Go to battle and attack directly for 18.
Ugh, my life points.
And?
Alright. Draw for turn. Stand by main. I will start by activating Night Beam, targeting this card.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. I will then normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior and give it a counter. Any response?
Nope.
Use the effect and pop this. Yeah, that's annoying.
I bet End Dragon.
Ooh. Okay, well, I die if I don't have an out to this. So I'm going to activate Beware the Brothers Paradox, revealing Sangha.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I summon Sangha, I might not die. If I summon Sangha, you use your Hyozenryu, and you get either Oxygeddon or Carbogeddon. I die. So, if I summon this out, and you get either or, I still die? I've like such a hard decision, because this is so unlikely to work. I think we're just going to go for this then. We're going to just tribute to summon Sangha.
Yep.
Go to battle, and I think we just have to attack Oxy.
Okay. To the grave.
And then we just pass on that.
Okay. Well, I'll activate Under Pressure.
Yep, and you just won't get anything.
Let's see what happens. Vanish. Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, so you're just gaining 1,000.
3,100. I will flip Risen to attack.
Okay.
Or non-summon
Yeah.
Hydrogeddon.
I just hope you didn't have a normal summon.
I'll attack.
I will... Wait. Are you sure you want to attack that one?
Do I not want to attack?
I
Oh.
wouldn't attack with that one if I was you.
No, yeah, I should attack with this, right? Yeah.
Then I will activate my effect.
Yeah, you can choose not to activate the effect, right?
So you go down to 0, your guy dies, you lose 26. Then you ram me, I lose this, and 14. And then you attack me directly for 16 with the Hydrogeddon. Ooh. Well, it was cool to see Cyber End hit the field.
Yeah.
Now I guess we'll go into game 3.
Yep.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Right, so your
So
skill
let's
is
start.
under pressure.
I will activate Foolish Burial.
Okay.
Let's see. To the grave with you. To grave with you. Banish you.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon you. I will. That amount the.
Pass. We'll draw. Stand by main. Alright, I think we will normal summon Breaker. Gain a counter. We will set 2 back row. Then we'll go to battle, and Breaker will attack this defense monster.
Okay.
And then we will pass on that.
Set the back row.
Okay.
Activate Under Pressure.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They get to pop one of my monsters, and
Oh. Yeah.
so to the graveyard.
Here then gets a 1,000 attack. And I get to pop Breaker. Here then to attack. Normal summon an Oxygeddon.
Okay.
Go battle attack directly 31.
Nah, you're going to attack me for 2,050.
Original attack is half. Ooh. And then attack directly for 18.
Yes. I think we're taking 18 no matter what here.
And then.
Alright, draw for turn. Stand by main. We will begin by activating Beware the Paradox Brothers by revealing Suijin.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will activate Soul Exchange. I will tribute your Hyozenryu.
Ooh.
For the 4th. Suijin. Do I just pass? I think I have to just pass it. I mean,
Okay.
I can't attack, but
I will banish Palangeddon from my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon from my hand. Here's Unreal.
Yep.
And then we'll start banishing,
Well,
revealing the top 4.
You physically can't get a Hydrogeddon, so... Or Oxygeddon.
That is true. Put Oxy in defense.
Okay.
Set another monster. End the turn.
Draw. Standby main. I will normal summon Black Terror. Then I will tribute it, putting it back into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
To summon Sanga of the Thunder. We'll go to battle phase, and Sanga will declare an attack on Oxygeddon.
Yep.
And then Sanga will declare an attack on this defenseman.
Yep.
And that's all I got. You're up. 150 life points in a dream.
Under pressure. Let's go.
Okay, so once again, we know it can't be
1,
Oxy.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, I maybe miscounted then. Okay, so you can pop one of my guys. I should maybe get rid of the bigger one.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Sanga.
And you're unaffected by effects for the turn, but you don't have enough attack.
That is true. Yeah, so we're just gonna end.
Draw for turn. Standby main. That's a pretty good top deck. Shield Crush.
Oh.
I still can't kill you. But by golly, I can declare an attack once. And then pass the turn.
I think that's game, because I can't... Well, maybe I can...
Alright, Shield Crush off the top. You ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Ah, it's not Shield Crush. Oh, I do not trust your back row in the fucking slightest, though, I can tell you that much. Alright, my highest chance to win is to normal summon Breaker, give it a counter, go straight to battle, attack, and then pass the turn.
Okay.
Listen, stop playing defense monsters, mate.
No.
Stand by main. I will tribute Breaker here.
Mm-hmm.
Just summon out Sanga. Go to battle. We will attack with Sanga. And then pass the turn.
Set. End.
Draw. Stand by main. Battle phase. Attack. End. There's no Mirror Force in this format. Can't scare me with your back row. Except that I'm always terrified of the back row. Alright, stand by main. We will set. Go to battle. Attack directly. Widespread still saves you here. Oh, all that works as well. That gets set. And then I have to end my turn. I've already declared an attack with my one monster that's allowed to attack.
Set. End.
Draw. Stand by main. We will flip summon. Go to battle. Attack with Sanga. Yep. That destroys him. That was my one attack for the turn. So I go to end phase. Pass back.
Not turn. Set. End.
Draw for turn. Stand by main. I'm going to set a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Go to battle. Declare an attack. I will set my monster. I will end my turn.
But I don't actually think...
The thing is, I could destroy your back rows, but I'm so scared that you could have just top decked Awaking the Dragon. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm safe to just play the long game and just keep doing this. I'll pass again.
Normal summon Oxygeddon.
Okay.
Go to battle, attack this guy.
Killed my Black Terror.
Okay. And
Draw. Stand by main. We will flip summon Suijin.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to normal summon Breaker and give it a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Go to battle phase. Attack.
700.
Yep. End turn.
What I need to save me is right at the bottom, isn't it?
Well, I've already drawn mine. Here is Shield Crush.
Yeah.
And then we go to battle. Suijin Tidal Assault. Wait, that's the wrong button. yeah, you can eat it. Oh, that was... So after that first game, I kind of felt a little bit like, man, this is just going to be, I don't know, a little bit lopsided. But games 2 and 3 really changed my mind on that. This was actually a really exciting game, right? So obviously it kind of turned into a bit of a stall fest, right? But there was never a point where I think either of us felt very safe against the other, and that's what makes it really exciting. If we had just drawn the right card at the right time, we could have just completely flipped it over. Because a lot of the time in Speed, you end up in a situation where you're like, oh, well, your deck stops me from doing the one thing I want to do, and there I can't use my skill, and the game's kind of over. But it was really cool that I kind of felt like, oh man, if he does flip over all three, gain the 1000, ignore effects, and pop a monster, he can pop one of my guys, has enough attack to attack over the other one, and it ignores my effects, so I can't reduce his attack to 0. It was this really interesting puzzle we had to kind of solve throughout the game. I was like, this was awesome. I love this game.
Yeah, I'm only running 2 Hyozan, and I needed the only way to get him out of the graveyard that I've got is Jar of Avarice.
Oh yeah, I mean Jar of Avarice again would have been a really good card.
You were right in not destroying the back row.
I was just sat there terrified the entire time. So I had 2 Shrinks on my back row, which only halves original. But if you did. So this is why I got a little bit scared at one point, because I summoned out the attack mode breaker, and I was like, if you have a way to get another Hyozan Ryu out, you hit a carbon, its attack will go up to 31. I'll halve its original down to 1050, but because it's gained the 1000 from Carbon Geddon, it goes up to 2050, which is 150 over breaker. And I was like, oh god, I could lose to that. But fortunately that didn't end up happening, so I didn't lose that badly to it. But it was cool to see the Gate Guardian pieces, I think. I don't know if I'm going to bring them again, maybe. I think I have another skill for it, and I think you have a couple as well. So maybe we will just be seeing more Gate Guardian pieces. But I enjoyed using them. These were always cards, because back in the day when, you know, kids would just buy the packs when Yu-Gi-Oh was brand new, the Gate Guardian pieces were like boss monsters that kids would use, because again, people didn't really know the rules, so tribute summoning wasn't really a thing, like, at school, I guess. So because of that, Suijin, it was like, slam down Suijin, 2500 attack, reduce your attack to 0, I just win. And it was, it was really, obviously, wrong, but, you know, very nostalgic for these cards. It's really cool to see that. And yeah, your Waking the Dragon Game 2 was terrible for me, but also put the fear of God into me for this game. I was like, well, if you do summon it, I do have the Shrinks to kind of out like a Cyber End, for example, but it's still not a situation you really want to be in, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, Under Pressure was really cool as well. Got to see Hyozan, which again is another kind of schoolyard staple. That card came out way back when. People were always using it because it was like a cool dragon. And we got to see the other Bastion cards in Carbon Geddon, Hydro Geddon, and Oxygeddon. Too bad that there wasn't a Water Dragon mixed in, because obviously you're using all of the Water Dragon pieces. I don't even know if we have Water Dragon. That was released in this.
We do, but I'd have to have put bonding.
Yeah, which is just another brick.
Not enough space.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing with Speed, right? Is you want it as like slimline as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, GG, buddy.
GG.